My full name is Ashara Ray Sheehan Henry. I've been with BTBSN for a couple years now, and when Esquire started to conceptualize the program, he asked me to be a part of it. I was really interested in the concept and how it would help me develop some creative projects that I've had that I haven't really felt confident enough in the skills that I have or the resources or the people that I have to really execute. I guess the connections and the community to really help me execute and accomplish some of my creative aspirations, I guess, would be what brought me to the program. A lot of what I do ties in already naturally, organically, just because I think of the way that BTBSN is structured will fall in line with what is already planned to do. I'm looking forward to expanding my portfolio, meeting new people outside of the city of Pittsburgh, outside of the state of Pennsylvania, outside of the Ohio River Valley area. I'm excited to be near an ocean, because weather in Pittsburgh, weather in this area, it's 10 degrees outside right now. That's how it makes me feel, think about it. I'm looking forward to gaining adventures and memories. Yeah, I'm looking forward to gaining new experiences and new places.
Is there a specific location that you're most excited for?
Most excited for? Probably California. I want to see if their palm trees are similar to the ones in Florida, because nobody told me there was palm trees in Florida before I went. I only thought palm trees were in Hawaii and California and places like that. So I'm wondering if they're similar, or if they're going to be completely different. But also I'm interested to see if the culture is really as different as it's portrayed to be. California seems to have the most extreme differences in culture and how they dress, their attitudes around people and food and all kinds of things. So I'm just interested to see if it's really as different as they portray it. Which I feel they get more sunshine than us, so probably. I feel your brain probably does more things when you get extra sunshine all year long.
What is a message that you want to leave for future Ashara? Future being a year from now, Ashara.
A year from now? Congratulations. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I know how you can be when you start wanting to do things and know you can do things. So I hope you haven't been overdoing it. It's okay if you're not there yet. It's a journey. Keep going. Depending on how malnourished I am when I put that message in the bottle, it should fit on that piece of paper. Wait, you ain't say nothing about where we was sending the message in the bottle, but I just assumed if the method of communication was a message in a bottle, you gotta be stranded somewhere. Yeah, I'm just about to start getting back into my self-care routine very religiously and rigorously, because it's starting to show. I think it's starting to show that I'm not taking care of myself like I used to. Outside of that, no, when I watch this later, don't be too upset if it's not what you think it should be, because you did not plan this. This was not planned. You decided 5 minutes before you was on your way over here that you was going to do this.
Where can the people then find you?
They can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Visuals by Ashara, just Ashara on TikTok, or VBI_PBA on TikTok also. You can also find me at just Ashara 1 on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. And you can also subscribe to my Patreon. You can also find me there at Visuals by Ashara. I think that's everywhere.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah Cynthia Oliver.
What are you most excited about for this program?
Ooh. The most excited about everything. When I was younger, I used to think that an artist on tour is someone who has sold albums, who is already well known, and then they go on tour because people know them. So like our approach when we're going on tour and for exposure, like to meet new people and new audiences, it's really exciting to me because I'm like, I don't know what to expect. I really have no idea what to expect. And I'm just excited to see how I grow as an artist through that, like through each job and like throughout the year. But then to see how we all grow, like videographer, creative director, musicians, like how we continue to evolve throughout the tour. That and to see everyone's projects during the showcases. Yeah, I'm really excited to see like what we all put forth for those. What am I hoping to gain? Hoping more confidence. More confidence. Like it felt very small, but it was also really big. Like I had initially planned to just stay in the corner and sing. So I was like no, like this is also practice. So I walked up front and my eyes were shut. But that's a whole other story. Like I came to the spot where people could see me like sing. Yeah, and just more comfort on stage, like to be able to speak and sing and to connect with people, like looking them in the eye. Yeah, confidence. More confidence. My journey with BTBSN started in 2017. I was in Pittsburgh after a series of events and I met Esquire. At the time, he was still working for Family Link. And we kind of just met on the street. He told me about BTBSN. And I was interested. It sounded really cool. So we connected, met at Panera Bread because he was working on a skit at the time. And then since then, I've just been involved with BTBSN in one way or another, writing some things back then, like for the social media profile or Facebook at that time. And then it just evolved from there to like grant writing. So then in 2021, moving here, I moved here to work more closely with BTBSN. I was an office assistant. And then a few months into that, I became the chief operating officer. I think one of the biggest shifts for me, like during my relationship with BTBSN, is moving from like, I want to help artists. I want to help artists like do what they do, to facing myself again and seeing like I'm an artist too. So like the work I'm doing is also to support what I want to do creatively, like as an artist. To where last year, one of the first years that I was performing music, it was the first year that I performed an original song. It was Ass Pillow. Yeah, now I'm working on an EP. That's the quick and dirty version of the journey. But I feel like it came full circle, coming full circle. Because it's like the work now is just starting. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an artist too. So this work is for me, but it's like, I'm still becoming as an artist. So I'm excited for that part, to see like what it looks like when I'm a self-confident artist and navigate that space with more confidence. I feel like confidence is the key word here.
So you said you're working on your EP.
Yeah. About EP? I'm still playing with the titles, so I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. And then at first I was envisioning an EP with just 3 songs, but now it's 5 songs. But it could become 7. I don't know. The songs on my EP are all going from like melodies and rhythms I started hearing about a year and a half ago. And I really try to capture a feeling inside of each song. So that's what I feel like music is a large part, like capturing a feeling through sound. And I really wanted it to be like a timestamp of me in my 20s. I'm like in the midpoint of my 20s, so like, and things will change afterwards, and things were different beforehand, but I just want it to be like a timestamp to be like, this is where you were when you were in the middle of your 20s, in the midst of a lot of changes. Like, these are the things that you were thinking about, and these are the thoughts that grounded you when you were unsure. The thoughts and the melody. So that's kind of what it is. It's like a point in time, a snapshot of a point in time. When I listen to the songs, I can very distinctly hear like my spiritual upbringing. I'm very big on the on ones and twos. Like, and that rhythm is like pretty present to me, but it appears in different ways. There may be different versions of my EP. I know when I first started creating these songs, I liked the idea of an acoustic sound, but as I listened to it more, I could hear different instruments. So I'm also excited to see how the songs develop even after I release them. A part of my EP feels like a return. It feels like a return. Sonically, it feels like home.
Shameless plugs.
Any shameless plugs? Oh yeah. You could follow me on Facebook. Aaliyah BTBSN. That's my artist page. I'm working on creating artist pages on Instagram and other TikTok. Aaliyah's Music Box. Just want to shout out my friends and family. Shout out Shara Henry. I want to shout out Esquire. I want to shout out Bubs. Danae, Ariel, Sil, Daz, Tisha. Nicole, what's out Nicole? I'm going to shout out Ari. Okay, that's it.
My name is Symphony Highsmith, or performer name is Solstice. I'm excited about probably a few things. This year I'm excited about just coming into my own power as a healer and bringing the healing arts to more communities, making it accessible. I'm excited about getting in touch with my own culture, my ancestors, and discovering about my history. And I'm just excited about taking our businesses to the next level and connecting to other people. So this year's about like networking, collaborations, and getting more in touch with my community. So yeah, that's what I'm really excited about.
Is there one thing, if you have to name one thing that's going to happen during this program that you like, I can't wait for that?
It's going to be the connections and the collaborations that come from it. I'm hoping to gain more experience as like a performer and as a creative who's also looking to understand the entertainment and curation, I guess. Everything creative that I do is, I'm a dancer, I'm a performer, I do healing arts, I'm a painter, I do some sculpturing, I am a visual artist, and I'm a lighting designer.
Long list you got there.
It is a long list. It is a long list, and it keeps me busy. And when I like to jump hobbies, as I love to do, I'm like, it still fits with everything that I love to do. It's a big circle. It's a big circle of everything that I love to do.
Overlapping circles.
Yeah.
What do they call those Venn diagrams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a control Venn diagram.
Exactly. But it's in control within the circle. It's just got a lot of lines in it, but it's connected. Thank you for interviewing me.
Thank you.
Of course.
I like the way it's on the subject.
Thank you.